What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to East versus West. I am your host, Anthony from the Knights of Horror. With me is Eddy, Eddytainment.
What up, what up, what up?
We have another great old coast comparison, my friend. We are doing, we did a poll about a couple weeks ago on Instagram as to what maze you would like to see us react to a coast comparison to. And this was a popular one in 2019. This says 2019. Is that?
Oh,
2018.
no.
Right?
This is like 2017, 2018, something like that.
Yeah, 2018. 2018's Poltergeist on both coasts. Now, fun fact about this one: we're gonna do Orlando's first, and we're doing Orlando's first for a specific reason because Eddy has a cameo in this one.
Yep. Yeah, that's funny. Shout out ThemeParkHD. Always great content.
Yeah, good POVs.
Funny video.
But it's funny.
We don't know him.
I don't know him.
Yeah, not sponsored.
It's funny though, cause like I remember watching this a while back just to see what their event looked like, their house looked like, and I remember watching it, and I remember recognizing the person in front of him who was facing. You can only see Eddy's back, and I was like, dude, that's Eddy. It looks exactly like Eddy. And sure enough, he turns around at one point, and it's Eddy confirmed. So he's got a little Stanley cameo in here.
Hey.
So, all right. Without further ado, you ready to do this?
Ready.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
There I am. And in case you don't know which one is me, I'm the one in that burgundy polo camera on the gimbal in the backpack.
Look how far you've come.
By the way, this was...
I
know. For the longest, like my first like 80 minutes, dude, this facade was on another freaking level.
It was a dope facade.
And you could smell the wet dirt. Like, it was crazy. This has to be like one of the most impressive facades.
It's like you went backwards and then you like start over.
Yeah, so you enter from like the pool, which is where like they buried all the bodies. And had like caskets and stuff that were sticking out. Oh man.
Little did Eddy know he'd be joining it.
Yeah. Look at me, I'm wearing glasses.
I think you look. I'm gonna say this. You look a little chubbier there too, man. I think you lost some weight since then.
I don't know about that.
I'm not gonna. I mean,
I feel like I was
the camera put in 10 extra pounds, but I think you've lost some weight since then.
Maybe, I don't know.
It's a compliment, Eddy.
Oh, I appreciate it. Such a sweetheart.
Skinny Eddy.
Yeah, all the caskets had like little boo holes. There she is.
That's me.
They're here. This is where you transition into the actual house.
Oh, see, we had at our. We won't see it right now, but ours has a. Oh, okay, you're right.
You know, this was probably like one of my favorite years because I had that media access. But on top of that, the houses were like severely impressive. And this is when they had the first year of Stranger Things. This thing, I liked a lot, but when you watch it back, you can see the guy who's manning it in the back.
Yeah. Puppets are always cool though.
Yeah. tree coming
Hold on.
Window.
Did that kid have a fucking Kobe Bryant poster on his wall?
Kobe Bryant what?
Poster.
In his room? I didn't notice.
Someone playing basketball, and it from first it may have been Magic Johnson, but it looked like Kobe. And I was like, that's a little kind of inaccurate.
I know.
This is cool.
Yeah, this is like you crossing over, I feel like.
I think it is. Yeah, it is. That makes sense.
A little disorienting.
Seems like you get nauseous just standing there for a while, though. You know that?
Yeah.
Or look, the giant skull.
Yeah, that thing was awesome.
Oh, yours look pretty cooler than ours. More
And
detail.
you know what's funny? You couldn't post it, but you could film the whole entire walkthrough. And I don't know where I have that guy that you just saw is part of I forget the podcast name with Logan Second.
I don't remember any of that happening in Poltergeist.
Yeah, but what?
I don't remember any of this happening in the movie.
What are you talking about? This is basically completely theater accurate, step by step, scene by scene.
Oh, that's Hollywood. What are you talking about?
The clown.
That was pretty cool.
He's like wrapped around everywhere.
I'd like to know what camera he uses.
Oh man, it's gotta be like one of those like crazy like A7S3s or something.
Well, it's 4K, so it's gotta be something good.
Yeah, the A7S3 is like $4,000 on top of being 4K.
561,000.
Some really cool POVs. I mean, this isn't like noisy or grainy.
Dude, there's so much going on. I don't even know what to look out for anymore. The other side. Oh, it's supposed to be like the upside down. That's cool.
Yeah. Ta-da! That's my last cameo. Oh, I'm gone.
Hey everybody. All right. That was pretty good, man. I liked it a lot. I liked there was a lot of different things that I have not seen. I really like the portion of like you start by going in, seeing her talk to the TV, and then you experience all that, and then you go into like their world, and the way the maze ends is her talking to you in the TV, which is really cool.
Yeah, it was definitely probably the coolest facade I've ever seen.
Right.
And it's raining, by the way. You don't see that in the video too well, but it's actually raining on you as you're walking in the facade, and it smells like wet dirt. You're coming in from that like lower perspective, looking up at the house, like if you're underground, going through the pool, and then they have the loop of the guy saying, I forget the line from the movie, but like,
you move this. You
move the gravestones, but you didn't move the bodies or whatever, you know.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, you son of a bitch. And then you go into the house. It was an awesome house. And this was also, so this was one of my favorite houses that year, and this was also the year that Stranger Things first came to the event. And I had a really hard time picking Stranger Things over this, but Stranger Things was really good that year.
Right. All right, let's swap coasts. Let's check out Hollywood's Poltergeist, this was a lot of people's fan favorites, mostly because the facade and the way it looked. It was pretty damn good. So let's take a look at ThemeParkHD's version of the Halloween Horror Nights over here in Hollywood, and let me know when you're ready.
All right, hold.
In 3, 2, 1. So we actually had the house outside. Fun fact: TLB used to
Okay.
actually live near the house, so that's pretty cool.
How many sound stages do you guys have?
We have a lot, but you gotta imagine too, Hollywood's like the capital of filming, so they'll probably, the majority of them are always probably taken or like permanent sets. There's a couple sound stages on the lot that are actually permanent sets for shows, like Superstore, that show Superstore, they filmed at Universal.
Gotcha. Do you guys get any houses in sound stages?
Yeah, for the last like the last 3 or 2 years we have been. Stranger Things has been in the soundstage, both years it's been there. The soundstage and back of Transformers.
It's crazy how different your house is from ours, right off the bat.
I mean, you can tell. When you watch. If you went in blind and you watched in Orlando, the only thing you were told is you're gonna watch a Poltergeist. You're gonna watch 2 Poltergeist walkthroughs. You can easily tell the difference.
Yeah. Good use of black walls.
Holy crap! That was amazing.
Oh, that's cool. That's a cool practical effect. Well, we had a similar scene too. This is almost identical. Yeah, we had this same exact scene in ours.
The steak.
I did not happen to notice that in the Orlando one.
Then our actor was more open with killing his face.
Jesus.
So he had to do a lot of improvising on the spot and everything. And there's the famous black walls. You can even hear a kid in the POV say, "This is a black wall." Even the kid knows, dude.
Observant young tyke. Yep.
The kid went, "This is a black wall." I'm sorry, you're not us. It's not a white wall.
Jesus, this is a lot of black walls.
Yeah. But I think what a lot of people like about it is because a lot of the scenes actually made up for that. Also, it tends to be a little bit more harder to walk through those mazes, ironically, during the day than at night in these specific parts. Because they try to block it out so much that it's just too black that you can't see. But at least at night, there's a little bit more light so you can see. I want to say, though, this was also the same year they kind of pushed a lot of the money towards Stranger Things and other mazes, and so this maze was like, it had a budget, but it wasn't nearly as big as the other ones.
Yeah. So this is like the take of that you guys had with the tree coming through the window. Yeah. Okay. It's just pulsing back in and out.
Yeah.
The tree's making love to the house.
Yeah,
oh, you guys go into the closet.
Yeah. Which takes us... This was kind of our transfer.
Whoa, this looks trippy.
And we go into that dream world like how you had.
Yeah, oh shoot. There's a skull.
He actually would spray water.
So you guys had an identical skull? This is probably like the room that we had the sheets in.
Yeah.
Oh, he's cleaning his lens.
He's a clown. Dude, shout out to whoever played that clown, because that clown was always, or the people that played that clown, it's specifically that room, because they were always energetic every time I went through it.
You guys have a lot of similar like puppets to ours.
Well, yeah, it's made by the same company. I'm pretty sure they swapped the secrets, you know. This is pretty much this is the pool area. You can hear him like, "You son of a bitch! You took the gravestones, but you left the bodies!"
This is where you hear it.
Huh?
This is where you hear it.
Yeah. And then, of course, you got some final scares with the dead people. And then one last big final scare, I believe. There it is. That thing jumped at you, though, dude. And that is Poltergeist at Universal Studios Hollywood.
Where we go? Thank you.
So, yeah, that was our Poltergeist, man. It was a fan favorite all around. I enjoyed it. What'd you think?
I liked it, man. I like the fact that it's like a completely different take. I thought in the beginning it looked a little bright, and then it got extremely dark.
Yeah, it was because he went through that during the day when it was still sun going down, so
Gotcha.
it makes. I mean, you could tell, especially like when you would go through Ghostbusters when we did like the early entry, be like at 5:30 or something. So, or no, 5 or 6, I don't remember, but it's an hour before the actual event opens. They had the early access to the maze, and if you had that early access, I mean, you go through Ghostbusters, and a lot of the effects wouldn't look good because it wasn't dark yet.
Gotcha. You know, the more and more we do these episodes, the more I can't wait to experience going to the both events in one year, so I could do like a side by side, probably not comparison because they're just going to be so different, but just be able to kind of experience them both and like do like a who's interrupting us, man?
What?
You're looking over to the left.
Oh, my Xbox popped up a notification.
Oh, I was like, who's over there?
No, my door's like on that side. My TV's right here.
Oh, gotcha. No, I'm just messing with you. But being able just to experience them both and be able to like recollect them like back to back, I can't wait to do that in person.
A live in-person coast comparison.
Oh yeah,
That'd be fun.
or do an immediate like coast comparison after going through it a second time at the other coast. Like
Yeah.
as soon as I exit, boom.
Yeah, but you know, I think that was a fun one to do. It was a fan vote for Poltergeist, and now you've seen the coast comparisons. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and leave some comments down. What do you guys like better? Did you enjoy the Hollywood more than Orlando? For those who actually went to both that year, did you want to see the Orlando if you didn't get to go? Did you want to go see the Hollywood if you didn't get to go? So, thank you guys so much for watching. Tune in next week because we're going to be doing a coast comparison on Halloween 4. See you guys real soon.
Deuces.